Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Friday. And normally, this is where I would say, and welcome once again to everyone's favorite show on YouTube, the Friday Recap. However, this week, when it comes to mail, has been very, very light. In fact, since Wednesday's video, I've only received one item in the mail. Yeah. And I'm not doing a video opening one item. If I'm going to open one item in a video, I'm going to make sure it's one big item. But this was only one card. So, we're not doing that. So, instead, and if you follow me on Instagram, you already know what we're going to be opening today. But in case you don't, and I understand this isn't for everyone, so if you only watch for a bit, it's understandable. But I know Pokemon is insanely huge right now, and me being a kid of the 90s, I am an OG Pokemon kid. And when it comes to the newer sets and everything, I don't really try that much to get into them, just because I know it's insanely tough to get Pokemon product now, because with all the scalping and all this stuff, it's tough. But just before my birthday, there's a company here in Montreal, there's a card store here in Montreal called Mirage Trading, and I'm sure a lot of you out there have heard of it. And well, I went on their site and I wanted to see if they had any of the Elite Trainer boxes for the new Black Bolt or White Flare card set. And lo and behold, they had Black Bolt ETBs, and I got one. So this is what we're opening today. Now, I understand it is quite late. It is currently 10:33 at night. So I'm hoping to have this up before midnight. So as of right now, some of you may actually get to see this as it's still Friday, but some of you may actually get to see this as of Saturday. I apologize for posting this so late, due to this being my last couple days of actual vacation. I was taking the time to just kick back and relax a little bit. I was watching the Blue Jays game, and Kansas City absolutely demolished them, unfortunately. However, I think I'm going to be watching Kansas City games a little more often now, just because as of yesterday, my boy Mike Yastrzemski was traded from San Francisco to KC. And it turns out his first at-bat tonight with Kansas City, he hits a 2-run homer. I can't be mad at that. Mike Yastrzemski's my guy, man. I may root for the Blue Jays, but whenever he's at bat, I'm rooting for him. Anyway, now before we get into this, you guys know the routine around here, and that is we do not look at anything or open anything until we have our card of the day. And in honor of Mike Yastrzemski getting a 2-run homer in his first bat with KC tonight, we're going with a Mike Yastrzemski card. But not just any Mike Yastrzemski card. It is the 2020 35th anniversary 85 design, number to 199. So this is the Black Mojo, whatever you want to call it. I think it looks cool. Also, seeing Mike Yastrzemski in the blue and white KC uniform, it's going to take a little getting used to, but, you know, like with everything, it takes time. That's that. Also, before we get into this ETB, I wanted to show off a couple of new Funko Pops I picked up as of recently. I saw these first two when I was, out of all places, a supermarket. And it's basically like an everything kind of deal. You know, you go do your shopping, you can get stuff for house and home, you know, get your shampoo, you know. Anyway, they're like a Walmart. And they have a toy section, and every now and then they get a overabundance of Funko Pops. And when I saw these two, I was like, oh, those are definitely coming home. So a little while back, I got myself a Babe Ruth Funko Pop. And I was saying, when that one came out, I hope they start doing more MLB or just sports legends in general. And when I got the Babe Ruth, I also got a Muhammad Ali. And right from there, I was like, I really, really hope they do more sports legends. Well, yesterday, I saw this and I was like, oh, someone heard me. To go with my Babe Ruth, I now have Lou Gehrig, which is friggin' awesome. And to continue with the sports legends, when I saw this one, I was like, oh, this is a no-brainer. I am definitely picking this up. Because the only place I saw it prior to yesterday was on Amazon. And I really didn't want to pay Amazon prices. Now, I know there is a... it's not a chase version of this pop, but there's another version of it. It looks like a bronze statue. That one I also saw on Amazon. That one I might get on there. We'll see. But for now, I'll deal with the regular one, and it's not other than Jackie Robinson. Yes. When I saw this, I was like, oh my God, I gotta get it. So there we go. We got Jackie Robinson and Lou Gehrig. I know if Brandon's watching this right now, he's going, oh my God, sweet. Because I know he's a big Jackie guy. And then I was at GameStop, and just before I was leaving, I looked down and I saw this. It's a 6-inch figure, and I was like, oh yes, that is definitely coming home. So we have I was looking online, apparently this is called the Premium Deco version, whatever the heck that means. I'm not super familiar with the Funko Pop world. I just see ones that I really like and I'll get them. But it is the Deco Mecha Godzilla. Yeah, that bad boy. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. I've been on a little Godzilla kick as of recently, especially with the magic cards and that. So when I saw this, I was like, yeah, he's coming home. Plus, how can you say no to that face? All right. Now that we got all that out of the way, and it's like 9 minutes in, I'm going to spare you all the boring details. I'm going to take all this off, get all the packs out, probably go get myself a beer, because it is still Friday night, and we'll get ripping into some packs. Sound cool? Awesome. 1 sec.
2 hours later.
Alrighty, folks, I'm back, and yes, if you're curious, I did get myself a beer. So, cheers, everyone. All right. So, excuse me. We got our 9 packs, and I'm sure enough of you have seen Pokemon opening videos and whatnot, so you know the basic rundown of an Elite Trainer box. You get 9 packs. You get your promo. In the case of Black Bolt, it's a Thunderous. I'll show you. I'll show you. There he is. Thunderous. You get some dividers. You get a pack of sleeves. You get a brick of energies. You get your little dice. You get your poison counter, burn counter, all that stuff. And of course, you get your player guide. And one thing I'm happy about, it seems the player guides are back to being made of really sturdy material. I know a couple years ago, well, when the Pokemon Go set came out, and I remember buying an ETB, and the player guide for the Pokemon Go set seemed like it was made of really flimsy paper. Now, I don't know if that's because it was still during COVID time, so maybe certain materials were a little harder to come by then. I don't know, but I'm just happy to see the player guides are back to being made of sturdier material. And of course, the player guide basically gives you a rundown of all the cards in the set. And what's neat about this set, both Black Bolt and White Flare, from what I've seen online, all the characters, all the Pokemon in this set have an illustration rare, which is pretty cool. Of course, when it comes to modern day Pokemon stuff, you want to go after the was it special? Is it special or secret? Wait, where's the special illustration rare? Those are the big boys you want to start going after, or you hope to hit. And in this case, we're hoping for the SIR Kyurem or the Zekrom, or of course these two right here, the monochrome red Victini or the monochrome red black Zekrom. And if I had the White Flare ETB, we would be looking still for the Victini, but we would also be looking for the monochrome white Reshiram. So, yeah. Now, maybe a lot of that has just gone over your head, but for those of you who understand, well, as they say, if you know, you know. All right, so without further ado, what do you say we finally start cracking open these packs? And if I do pull a monochrome Victini or Zekrom, I just so happen to have a one-touch lying around, so it's ready to be well protected. So we're not gonna mix up the packs or anything. We're just gonna go from the top and see what we got. Now, I know with this set you could get a God pack or whatever. I don't know if God packs are in ETBs, so if they are, awesome. But we're just gonna open these up as is. I forget what the card trick is. Is it 1 to the front? Oh, jeez. I don't know. I don't know if it's the code card to the front. You know what? We'll test it on this pack and see what happens. Wait, no. Okay. Yeah, it's just the code card to the front. So, for those who play online, there you go. Alright, we got Cubchoo, Snivy, Pidove, Fracture, Tortuga, Escavalier, Electros. We got an Ends Plan reverse. We got a Clink reverse. We got a Beartic holo. And that's the when the original black and white sets came out, that's how the hollow pattern was. They were sideways. And we got a hollow energy. Very cool. Okay, alright, so now I remember it's 1 to the front. Okay, cool. Put these back how they were. And we'll put these over here. I'll leave the code card there. Alright, next pack. So, nothing really in that pack. Then again, if you're not opening the packs solely, looking for the money hits, code card, then you're just opening them to have fun. That's what I'm doing. All right, we got metal energy. Yeah, okay. Oh, we got something shiny back there. We got Cubchoo, Tranquil, Timber. I don't want to ruin the surprise. Muna, Alomamanola, Alomomola. Okay. Darmanitan, Braviary. Ooh, we got a Pokeball. Oh god, I can never say that Pokemon's name properly. Behem. Anyway, Pokeball energy. We got a reverse hollow Whirlipede. And we got a Meloetta EX. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'll take a Meloetta. She's a mythical Pokemon, so can't complain. What's this? Oh. I thought my Xbox was telling me, hey, you're not watching anything. I'm going to turn off. I was watching something earlier. That's also another reason why I'm posting this later than usual. I was catching up on, as I said, the baseball game. And then I was watching SmackDown. So, yeah. Alright, there's another code card. 1 to the front. And we got a Leaf Energy. Whirlipede. Dynamo. Drillbur. Clink. Clink is so weird, because it's Clink, evolves into Clank, evolves into Clink Clank. Weird. Energy Coin, Seismitoad, Musharna. We got a Golurk reverse, a Caracosta reverse, and we got a Landorus hollow. Very cool. Landorus, one of the legendaries from, what area are they from? Is that Unova? Yeah, I think it's Unova. So, or wait, no, it's not. No, Kyurem, Reshiram, and Zekrom are the legendaries from Unova. Oh, I'm sure someone will tell me. Code card. 1 to the front. And it's Psychic Energy. Ooh. Snivy. Panpour. Girder. Audino. Golurk. Scolipede. Simipour. There's a reverse hollow Clang. Reverse hollow Fungus. And a hollow Volcarona. No, okay. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left so far to the hardcore Pokemon pack rippers. They would say this ETB so far is a dud. Code card. But I'm just having fun ripping into Pokemon packs. When I don't do it very often, it's fun. I am going to try and get a White Flare ETB, so there might be some more Pokemon pack opening in the future. Alright, we got a Electric Energy, Golett, Temple, Fungus, Tranquil, Ends Plan, that's Trainer, Cryogonal. There's the regular version of that thing, BHM. We got another Pokeball, Hollow Panpour, Reverse Hollow Electros, and a Hollow Caracosta. I like Caracosta. He always looks pissed off. That's one pissed off turtle. Alright, let's keep going. I love how easy these packs are to open. Oh my god. Compared to opening some of the hockey packs, code card. These are a breeze. Alright, more Electric Energy, Clang, Carablast, Larvesta, Fracture, Reuniclus, Braviary, Crocodile, a Pokeball Hollow Darmanitan, we got a Reverse Hollow Munna, and we got a Hollow Haxorus. Haxorus is pretty cool. He's like I think he's like a pseudo legendary, just like a Salamence or a Metagross or a Garchomp. So he's cool, and he's a dragon type. So I like my dragons when it comes to Pokemon. All right, another code card, and one to the front, and we got more Metal Energy. We got a Sandile, a Maractus, a Drillbur, Larvesta, Amoonguss, Chinchino, Tortuga, who evolves into Caracosta. We got a Reverse Hollow Crocoroke, Reverse Hollow Simipour, and a Hollow Cobalion. Very cool. Cobalion's one of the legendaries. You got Cobalion, Virizion, and Terrakion. Okay, 2 packs left. Can we get any big stuff in our last 2 packs? Well, there's your code card. And one to the front. Let's play the guessing game. Let's go Fire. Nope. More electric. Wow, that's 3 packs in a row. We got Electric Energy, but this one's a Hollow Electric Energy. Ooh, maybe we'll get something big in this pack. We got Timpole, Sandile, Servine, Antique Cover Fossil. That's basically so Tortuga could evolve into Caracosta. Electros. Professor's Research. That's Professor Juniper. Reverse Hollow Audino. Reverse Hollow Timber. And another Hollow Beartic. Wow. Doubles on the Hollow in the same ETB. That's a little rough. Well, we got 1 pack left. Let's see if we could pull some fire out of this last pack. Fingers crossed. But if not, well, it was still fun ripping into this stuff for you guys tonight. All right. There's the final code card of this rip. Put that to the front. Let's guess it again. I'm going to still say fire again. And we got water. Darn. Oh well. Alright, we got Clang, Cubchoo, Pidove, Carablast, Air Balloon. Isn't there usually a clown attached to the end of these? It's a little Addams Family reference there for you. Bisharp, Crustle, Reverse Hollow Seismitoad, Reverse Hollow Fungus, and we finish things off with, well, not the Victini we were looking for, but we still got a Hollow Victini. Alright, folks, that's all I got for you tonight. Hope you enjoyed this rip. Like I said, I am going to try and get some more. And, yeah, maybe we'll go on a little Pokemon kick for a little bit. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not opening mail and whatnot, but, you know, good to change it up every now and then. And as I said, it is cards and collectibles, and Pokemon cards are a form of collectibles. Anyway, why do I gotta explain that to you? So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know the routine. Sound off in the comments below as well. Make sure to dip on down into the description of this video as well as every other video, because I have a bunch of awesome channels linked down there that I think you should be checking out if you're not already. As well, before leaving, if you'd like to, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you'd like to, make sure to click that subscribe button, and if you do, make sure to click the little bell next to it so it lets you know when my videos go live. Alrighty, so that's it for me. Hope you guys have a great remaining Friday of what's left of it. It's currently 11:06 at night here. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I know I'm going to be watching a lot of national videos like I have been the last couple days, as well as I'll be watching SummerSlam this weekend for all the wrestling fans out there. So looking forward to that. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you back here on Monday for some either new mail or backlog mail. But until then, I say to all of you out there watching, laters!